Hi, this is Keith with Georgetown County School District, and I'm going to show you some very basics on using Weebly. Once you have signed up for an account and told them that you're a teacher, then you're going to go and just going to use a site, not a blog, not really a store. You're going to click on site. And it's going to ask you to choose a theme. I'm going to go down and use one that I like to use a lot. Just the way it's laid out, I just like the way it looks. I'm going to click on this one. It's called Bradley, but I'm just going to click on it. Choose that theme, and that theme will then appear on my screen. And as it is loading over here in the background, you'll see it loading here. It's going to ask me to choose a subdomain of Weebly. So I'm just going to rename this KB Tutoring or Tutorial. KB Tutorial. It is available as a site name. I'm going to change this down to the 2 lowercase letters. I think it just makes it easier for everybody to remember. Now, say that's available, and I'm going to go down and click Continue down at the bottom of that page. You don't see it there. All right, so here's my page. I can change my background anytime that I want to. I can edit this particular page if I want to edit this page. So the first thing I like to do is go over here to Pages and start building my tabs. You can leave Home, About. I'm just going to change this just so you can see how it's changed. I'm going to call it Weebly 2, and I'll show you why I'm going to do that in just a minute. Then I'll click off of it, and it will reset itself, and you'll see that it is now put it up on the top of some of my page. I'm going to go back to Pages again, and go over here, and I'm going to go back to where my original pages were, and I think I'm going to add a page. And it's going to be a standard page, and I'm going to call this one Weebly 1. And I'm going to save that. So it's got it down there. And if you want to use this as a contact form or summary page, you can click on any of them and change the name. But you know what I like is I have gotten Weebly 2 and Weebly 1, and I don't like the order that they are. So I can just grab the corner of one and drag it up and replace it, and it will replace it eventually over here. It'll come back and refresh and replace it over here where I have mine. So there it is. It popped in. So there's Weebly 1, Weebly 2. So every page that I click on, there's my home page. Click on Weebly 1, and everything's going to be that same piece at the top unless I change it. A contact page. Okay, so I'm going to go here to Weebly 1. That's going to open that page, and there's it gives me the option to be able to change the edit the image. I can click it here. I can put any of these that I want to in it. I'll just choose this one since we sort of live at the beach anyway. I'll click select, and it will put it up on my page, and then I will like it like the way I've got it. I can move it around a little bit. I'm going to move this down like that. I like that view better, and I will click save. Save to all pages? No, just going to save to this page, and then dial that one page as it's set. Okay, I can go back over to build, or I can go back over to pages, or I can change my theme, any of those things that I want to do up here. I like where that one is. And now what I want to do is add some text. So I just want to move back over here to click on the build tab. And all it really is just a drag and drop. So if I want to add some text, I just drag it down, let it go in. And then that's where I can click in here and add text to my Weebly. And Weebly is just a web page that you can use. Now, while you're in there for that, you can highlight it. You can make it bold. You can make it italic. You can underline it. You can make it bigger or smaller. Right here, you can change the font color of it if you like, and all those different things. This is just undo your back button. You can center it if you would like to center it. But a bulleted list, here's where you would center it. So all different kinds of tools that you already have in Word, you can do there. I'm going to go back over here to build. If you decide you want to embed a form in it, you're going to look for the piece over here that says embed, and let's see if we can find that right quick. There's the embed code. But once I have an embed code, I can drag it in and drop it and paste in my embed code, and my form will actually show up right in there. If I want to get rid of it, I exit out over here on the side and say delete. I'm going to show you one more thing before we get out of here. Is the back into the pages. Is I've decided I want to do a Weebly 1 and a Weebly 2, and I'm going to add a page, and I'm going to call the standard page. I'm going to call this as follow-up. And I don't know why I just had to name that. So there's follow-up page. And I don't want follow-up page to have its own header. I want it to actually be under the Weebly 1 or the Weebly 2. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to move it up first, and then I'm going to pull it over to the right just a little bit. I'm going to sort of create it, an indentation off the page over here. See how that's got to set off to the side? And now when I go back over to my page, I can go to Home, Weebly 1, and when I go to Weebly 2, it's got a fly out. And I click there and work on that page, and that's just actually a whole another page that I can set up in there. And if you want to go to learning how to do with adding students to your web page, and then you create the accounts for them, talk with your technology coach. They'll be glad to help you with that. Once you've got everything like you like it, if you want it to show on the net, then you click Publish, and you'll use the same tutorial that's there, continue, and when it publishes, this will be your web page for people to be able to get to it. You can copy it, paste it, or right there, copy the shortcut, or you can just click to go to it, and it'll be up here on the top. And that's actually your website to be able to refer people to. I hope this has helped. I know it's short. I know it's not fully engaging on everything that you might need to know, but it is something that you can use in your classroom. We use it a lot. If you'd like your technology coach to help you, and please give one of us a call.